We basically the same job.
You got teammates, I got teammates.
You've got Coach Reid, I've got my mom.
Hold on to your popcorn, Swifties, because Taylor Swift has been keeping everyone on their toes. First up, the trailer for her Disney Plus docuseries drops a peek at a sweet, playful phone call with Travis that's basically romance and comedy rolled into one. And speaking of Travis, he's serving major Eras Tour vibes in his new Accelerator commercial, DIY chaos, goofy faces, and all the rom-com energy we love. Then, drama hits with Travis's ex Kayla Nicole, who issues a public apology after old offensive posts resurface. Meanwhile, Taylor flips the script on her wedding plans, now going full grand-scale celebration with hundreds of A-listers. The chaos doesn't stop. Her 2025 holiday merch drops. Plush cats sell out instantly, leaving fans devastated. And finally, despite rumors, Taylor and Miles Teller are still tight, proving not everything online is drama. Taylor Swift drops the trailer for her Disney Plus docuseries The End of an Era, and the first thing that hits you? A phone call with Travis Kelce that's so sweet it might just give you cavities. The clip opens with Taylor holding her iPhone on speaker, casually pointing out to Travis that basically they've got the same job. Travis, of course, is all in, nodding along about teammates and the shared grind, but then Taylor can't resist poking fun at the whole family support system thing, comparing her mom Andrea's role in her life to Travis's relationship with Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. Basically, it's a gentle roast, but you can tell both sides are giggling through it.
We basically the same job.
You got teammates, I got teammates.
You've got Coach Reid, I've got my mom.
There isn't some one-off cameo either. Travis shows up elsewhere in the trailer, waiting under the stage after Taylor's final Eras Tour show, shouting her name like a true fangirl. And Taylor? She struts out in one of her iconic Blue Midnight's bodysuits, plants a kiss on her tight end, and they ride a dolly backstage like the rom-com couple we didn't know we needed.
Stay safe!
Of course, allegiance is key. Taylor rocks Chiefs merch like it's haute couture and even sneaks in a moment watching a game backstage. What really makes this cute chaos click is how chill both of them are about the spotlight. Taylor's been open about how fame used to make past romances feel like a minefield, but with Travis it's different. He laughs off the online chatter, which makes her feel grounded and safe, and she's clearly influenced him in return. Travis even admits he's trying not to screw things up, and Taylor's calm, collected vibe helps him level up fast. Honestly, it's the ultimate power couple energy, mixing touchdowns, tour life, and a phone call that's equal parts romance and comedy gold. Speaking of Eras Tour energy, Travis just dropped a new Accelerator commercial that's basically a mini flashback for Swifties, and honestly, it's wild how much it screams Taylor vibes. The Chief star ditched the big Hollywood setup and shot the whole thing on his iPhone like a pro-ammo tour, giving off major DIY meets chaos energy. Insiders are calling it an absolute masterpiece, which, let's be real, is just Travis being Travis. Goofy, self-aware, and zero filter. In the ad, he's standing solo behind a folding table in a ginormous studio, while a tiny army of crew members mill around in the background looking like they're holding their collective breath. At first, you think it's just your classic product promo, Travis showcasing the Accelerator can like a regular energy drink face. But the camera flips, and suddenly you're up close and personal with Travis's reactions in a way that's basically Eras Tour flashback territory. Think of it as the Kelce version of backstage chaos meets candid fun. He's clearly having a blast, making goofy faces and fully embracing the camera like he's in a rom-com montage with himself as the star. Sources say Travis has always leaned into these antics. Once admitting he doesn't give a damn about perfection, he's just making memories. And you can totally see it in this spot. The whole thing is packed with those quirky, playful energy bursts that made his tour appearances with Taylor so memeable, except now it's all Travis, solo, doing his thing. Swifties are eating it up, pointing out every little wink and smirk that reminds them of those viral Eras Tour moments, and honestly, it's impossible not to smile. So as Travis is turning iPhone filming into an art form, the past decided to tap him on the shoulder in the form of his ex, Kayla Nicole, who suddenly found herself trending for all the wrong reasons. Apparently a string of her old racist and homophobic posts resurfaced, and let's just say the internet was not having it. Kayla, who dated Travis on and off between 2017 and 2022, quickly went full vanish mode, deleting her social media like a guilty teenager hiding snacks before dinner. Screenshots of her past rants were wild. Insiders describe everything from insults targeting different ethnicities to homophobic threats that made people's jaws drop. By Thursday, Kayla finally emerged from ghost mode with a groveling Instagram apology, owning up to how ignorant, hurtful, and totally wrong her posts were. She went all in on the "I've grown, I'm a better human now" spiel, making it clear she deleted the offending content and her ex account, claiming she didn't want to keep that toxic energy alive. She stressed that the woman she is today wouldn't dream of saying stuff like that, and that her core values now revolve around empathy, love, and respect, basically hitting the "I'm sorry I screwed up" note hard. The timing of this drama added extra spice because fans had just been speculating about her Halloween costume, which recreated Toni Braxton's "He Wasn't Man Enough for Me" video.
I got a little lace pattern there on the body. On the body. So good.
People immediately linked it to Travis and Taylor, thinking it might be a subtle shade moment, although Kayla insisted she wasn't trying to throw any shade at other women.
I am not in the business of tearing other women down. This moment was about celebrating an icon in my culture, someone that I have listened to since I was very, very young. Or even now, Toni Braxton, "He Wasn't Man Enough for Me" is honestly in my Spotify rap, Apple rap music, top 100 every single year.
Meanwhile, Swifties were already dissecting Taylor's latest album tracks, picking up on lyrics that seemed like a not-so-subtle dig at Kayla, and naturally, everyone lost their minds over the timeline of events. And speaking of timelines getting wild, while the internet was still digesting Kayla Nicole's apology tour and the viral chaos from her Halloween antics, Taylor Swift apparently decided to upend wedding expectations entirely. Sources are buzzing that the pop queen isn't going intimate or low-key at all. She's talking full-on, call every star, bring out the red carpet, let's make history kind of vibes. Insiders say Taylor went back and forth about keeping it small, but then apparently realized this is the one and only wedding moment with Travis Kelce, so why hold back? Cue the wedding glow-up. The guest list is looking more like a VIP lounge than a backyard ceremony. Selena Gomez, Gigi Hadid, Cara Delevingne, Brittany Mahomes, and her longtime confidant Abigail Anderson, basically everyone who's anyone in the A-list universe. We're talking hundreds of people, maybe 300 or more, all squeezed into what insiders describe as a fairy tale-worthy celebration that won't just honor the couple, but basically the whole Swift-Kelce era. Taylor's apparently psyched about planning it, telling folks she's loving the chaos and can't wait to make it fun, which honestly sounds exactly like the energy she brings to a stage or a TikTok moment. Family roles are locked in too. Her dad, Scott Swift, is walking her down the aisle, and Travis's brother Jason will be standing tall as best man with his buddies Eric Jones and Pat Regan in tow. Music is obviously front and center, because if you're Taylor Swift, can you even have a wedding without turning it into a mini concert? Expect performances from Taylor herself, maybe Selena and Sabrina Carpenter dropping surprise songs, and basically every moment engineered to hit peak "wow, this is next level" iconic energy. And as if planning a mega wedding wasn't enough chaos for 1 week, Taylor Swift decided to drop her 2025 holiday merch like a bomb on Swifties' wallets, and naturally pandemonium ensued. Fans barely had time to breathe after the docuseries trailer, and suddenly they're staring at plush cats in cardigans, vinyl cases, tumblers, and enough themed sweaters to fill a department store, all vying for the same few clicks before everything sold out. The folklore album Cardigan Plush Cat basically vanished from the virtual shelves in seconds, leaving hearts broken, keyboards smashed, and Reddit threads exploding with cries of "devastated" and "gutted." The drop wasn't just a one-hit wonder either. Everything from the earbuds case to the Life of a Showgirl tumbler disappeared almost instantly. Swifties were collectively gasping, some even admitting they would have maxed out their credit cards if they could, but the digital shelves were gone before they could blink. One Redditor mourned missing the plush kitty, claiming it was their ultimate life goal, while another lamented the vinyl case, insisting Taylor might secretly be training them for patience and suffering. People were trading screenshots and sob stories, making it very clear the restock is basically a national emergency. The chaos didn't stop at the big-ticket items. Fans were cackling at quirky ornaments and Sherpa fleece jackets, one even confessing that the cleaning cart ornament made them literally laugh out loud. It was peak Taylor takes over your life in the cutest way possible, like she somehow synced up a concert, a wedding reveal, and a merch apocalypse all in 1 week. And just when Swifties were picking up the pieces from the merch meltdown, the rumor mill decided to stir up some fresh drama, this time involving Taylor and Top Gun star Miles Teller. Before anyone starts imagining epic Taylor-Kelly-Kelce showdowns, insiders are clarifying, chill folks, it's all cool. Taylor, Miles, and his wife Kelly are still tight, just living that busy adult life where you can't always be seen together, but still text about football and random shenanigans. Apparently the supposed feud was a classic case of everyone reading too much into social media likes, or in some cases the lack thereof. The friendship actually goes way back. Miles and Kelly were in Taylor's I Bet You Think About Me video, partied at her game nights, and cheered her on during Eras Tour shows. The chatter about tension kicked off when Miles popped up on Jason and Travis's podcast earlier this year, and some folks assumed Taylor was shady. Nope, she was reportedly laughing along, thinking it was funny and a little promo for his movie. Insiders even say Taylor FaceTimes Miles during Chiefs games, which is peak multitasking friendship energy. So while the cameras might not catch every hangout, behind the scenes it's all laughs, football talk, and casual check-ins. Miles is apparently obsessed with Travis, Taylor adores Kelly, and there's zero drama, just friends juggling fame, sports, and a ton of mutual respect. Basically, the trio is proof that you can be busy, famous, and still maintain your friend crew without the internet losing its mind. It's adulting, but make it celebrity style. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.